Hey everyone, it's your girl, Miss Ice Cold, and I am gracing your screen right now, which means I guess it's time for another episode of I'm Over It. Have you missed me? I know you did. I missed you, so without further ado, let's get into it. Roll that title thing I made, because it's cute.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I'm back. I'm popular the man.
Never mind, bring the beat back. Keep watching me shut it down.
I'm Over It is a safe and inclusive space. Any comments bullying, harassing, or attacking anyone is prohibited. Any comments doing such will result in the comment being deleted, the account being blocked, and maybe public humiliation. Okay, no public humiliation, but you would eternally suck as a human. Alright, welcome back. Like I said, I am your girl, Miss Ice Cold, and this is I'm Over It, your central hub for knowing what is going on in pop culture, entertainment world, everything. Here's the thing. Some of my friends call me the human TMZ, and I absolutely love it. I even have friends that will message me and be like, hey, we saw this, someone posted this, but we don't believe it until you confirm it. And that just warms my heart. We have today's Starbucks cup. It is new. I just bought her. She is so pretty. We got some cranberry pineapple juice in here. Cranberry juice. Ladies know. I think it just helps everything. I think it's like one of the healthiest juices. Other than is coconut juice a water? No. Stay in school, kids. Anyway, before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's episode, y'all know I gotta tell y'all, I'm so sorry. It's been so long since the first episode. I want to thank everyone that shared, liked, commented, subscribed on my first episode. You guys, I do what I do for y'all. I do what I do for me too, but I do what I do for y'all because I love just talking about pop culture and entertainment news and what's going on. So thank you so much to everyone that tuned in for the first episode, left a comment, subscribed. It means so much to me, and you guys are the first in my entertainment journalism journey. So kudos to you. If I ever get famous, maybe I'll create like a VIP club, they were here first kind of thing. We'll think about it. But speaking of everything that's going on in the world, I know there's so much going on as far as stuff going on politically, stuff going on just business-wise, everything. But let's talk about something truly important. Truly important. Why am I starting to see Valentine's Day stuff in Walmart and Target? Can I eat my turkey first? This is an ongoing debate with my friends, with my family, who they all love Christmas and Halloween. And trust me, same here. I love Christmas. If anyone knows me, I loved gift giving. It is honestly one of my love languages. I love giving gifts for birthdays, Christmas, just because I saw it and it reminded me of you and I happen to have money. Who spends money on themselves these days? Let's spend money on other people. Yes. So, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, but I don't care to see Christmas things until after my turkey has digested a little bit, I don't want to skip over holidays just to prepare for Christmas. I think it's so annoying. Going into Target and seeing all of these Christmas decorations, and I'm seeing Valentine's Day cards. It is insane. Can we stop skipping over holidays and over preparing for holidays? Give us a chance to, get our outfit together for Halloween, figure out our sitting around the table outfit for Thanksgiving. By the way, if you haven't already started to do that, it's time to think about it. As for me, you know, Thanksgiving attire calls for anything with an elastic waistband or no waistband at all. I'm thinking leggings. Oh my God, I'm dying. And we're back. Take 2. So, Thanksgiving attire, anything without a waistband or or has an elastic. So I'm talking leggings, I'm talking joggers, I'm talking maxi dresses. You are going to be in the house all day anyway. It doesn't matter what it is outside. It could be raining, pouring, sleeting, snow, whatever. If you don't be comfortable inside and so you don't have to worry about, you know, opening that top button of your jeans. Don't wear jeans at Thanksgiving. If you learn anything from this episode right here, it's not to wear jeans at Thanksgiving. It may be cute, don't get me wrong, it may be very, very cute, the fit may be hitting, but what ain't gonna hit is how your stomach hurts after your stomach expands after your 3rd plate. Because let's be real, everyone gets at least 2 plates at Thanksgiving, myself included. Y'all know I love food. I call everything the meat and potatoes. Let's get it together, figure out your Thanksgiving outfit, and then after Thanksgiving, so what is that? That's the last Thursday. So after that, the last Friday of the month of November, that's when you should start thinking of Christmas. The only thing that you should be thinking about Christmas-wise right now is probably Christmas cards. I've always wanted to do a Christmas card, take, you know, a nice family portrait, get it to, have everyone else doing their cute little thing, and send it out to family. That's the only Christmas thing you should be thinking of. Or, if you're like my family, this is when you start arguing about what the theme of the Christmas tree is going to be. Trust me, that argument has already started. Dad doesn't care. Mom has an idea. I also have ideas. I am opinionated. So it's not much so an argument as much as so a very lively family debate. Y'all have those. Don't look at me like that. Don't twist your little face up like that. Everyone has those little lively spirited family debates. So moral of the story is Thanksgiving, then Christmas. Not before or after the other. Don't switch the order on me. Let's calm down. Let's take a little breath. I can't stand T-Swift, but that song would definitely apply here. Everyone just take a minute, take a breather, calm down. Let's eat the turkey. It makes you sleepy anyway. Take that good nap, and then let's start thinking about Christmas. Let's start thinking about decorating, and let's start thinking about all that kind of stuff, okay? Okay. Anyway, I think it's time to get into the meat and the potatoes of today's episode. So let's get into everything that we got going on today. Yes, I'm talking with my hands a lot because it's really helping me not play with my hair. When I have this ponytail, all I do is play with it, and I'm trying to be better so that it lasts longer. Next episode, I'll most likely have a different hairstyle as well. So that's just something else cute and fun to expect here on I'm Over It. So because I'm over it, let's get into what is going on here today. Thank you very much. Okay, so today's meat of the episode is going to be, according to Gossip.com, everyone's favorite seed spreader. And I'm sorry, that is the most hilarious alliterative phrasing to describe this man. If you know, you know. I am talking the one, the only, the drumline himself, Nick Cannon. Fun facts, never seen that movie. By the time this airs, I will make sure to have seen it so I stop disappointing my friends and family with the things that I have not seen in my lifetime. Trust me, there's an ongoing list. But anyway, let's talk about him. All right, so Nick Cannon. As everyone knows, Nick Cannon is popular not only for his acting skills as well as being the host and producer / creator of one of the best Black entertainment shows, honestly, in my opinion, Wild 'N Out. He is more so famous for his procreation activities. Man has a lot of children, and here's the thing. I'm not good at memorizing things, so I had to write them down. So, blue light glasses. Let's get into it, okay? So Nick Cannon, I had to write it down, you guys. There's way too many kids. Anyway, so Nick Cannon has multiple children. Of course, the first children being Moroccan Scott and Monroe Cannon that he had with his then wife Mariah Carey. Fun fact, he never married again. I wonder why. Then we have Golden Sagan, Powerful Queen, and Rise Messiah with his main boo, Brittany Bell. More into that later. We've also got Zion Mixolydian, that's a name, and Zillion Air, who he has with Abby De La Rosa, who it is rumored he also has one more on the way with her. And then we have Zen Cannon, who unfortunately passed away at 5 months old due to brain cancer. He had Zen Cannon with Alyssa Scott. Legendary Love with Brie Tessie, and then most recently Onyx Ice Cole, who he had with Lanisha Cole. Here's the thing, there's a lot. There's a lot to get into when it comes to this entire topic, okay? First off, let's talk about his main boo, Brittany Bell. Brittany Bell is, again, his main cohort. They are in a long-term relationship, a very serious relationship, but it is reported, and I believe it came from her herself, Brittany, saying that they are poly. But when it comes to the time that she is pregnant, she stays, poly. What's the opposite of poly? She's just focused on Nick when she's pregnant. Whoever she gets pregnant by is who she focuses on during that entire length of pregnancy. She's not entertaining other people while she's pregnant with, you know, the child that she is, you know, developing up there in the little oven. Okay, which to me, I think if there's that constant and great communication, then I don't see a problem with that. You know, people do what they do. I don't care who's dating who as long as they're treating each other right and it ain't no foolishness going on. So, you know, if that's the case and that is the terms of their relationship, cool. Y'all do you, babies. But what comes to the issue is what we're going to talk into later. So, like I said, he is still expecting a child this year, rumored with Abby De La Rosa. And let's also get into the fact that except for Mariah, I believe all of them are models. I believe everyone else besides Mariah that he has had children with are models. Again, has a type. There's a reason why one of the running jokes, other than his disastrous music career on Wild 'N Out, is the fact that one, he's not over Mariah. We all know this. And B, he has frequent relationships with models, and everyone will be like, oh, they're all Wild 'N Out models. And I believe one of them was, don't remember, don't quote me on that, please do not sue me, Nick Cannon, please don't. But yes, they are all models, so they do have a lot of things in common as far as that goes. They're all beautiful women also, don't get me wrong, they're all beautiful. This is the issue that a lot of people, including myself, have when it comes to Nick Cannon having all of these children. Is Nick Cannon rich and could provide perfectly fine monetarily or financially for said children, plus the upkeep it comes with the mothers? Yes. I don't believe any of them have him on child support or have sued him for child support. He is always there. And like I showed earlier, Nick Cannon will always show up for a maternity photo shoot, okay? And don't get me wrong, I love a maternity photo shoot. I love that is a constant thing. People can be like, oh, okay, cool, you know, whatever. But there's way more to having children and providing for children than money and a maternity photo shoot. What the issue comes down to is time. There is no way that he can be an adequate or a decent father to all of these children because he is only one man. And the thing is, a lot of other people are saying that he is creating all of these broken homes. And I kind of agree. When it comes to Black society, there is a stereotype that a lot of us come from broken homes, whether there's no mother or more frequently than no, there's no father. Do they have a father do the kids have a father in their lives? Yes. Is it as much as they should? No. Say 5 out of however many children have soccer games all on the same day in 3 different cities. How are you doing that? I know you have a jet, but one, let's not corrupt this planet more than it already is. It's already trash. And B, that shouldn't have to be a decision that you have to make between your children. You shouldn't have to decide, oh, I went to Zen's game today, so I'm gonna go to or Zion's game today, I'm going to go to Moroccan's game next time. It doesn't matter who's have what going on. How do you also split your time with Father's Day or even Mother's Day? Like, you can, you know, send all the flowers and everything that you want to the mothers or to the kids or for the birthdays and all these other kind of events and holidays. But there's no way, unless everyone gets along and everyone's schedule works out, that you're going to have everyone in the same place for major holidays, Christmas, birthdays, Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, Father's Day. There's just no way, no how. I mean, unless he is an Avenger, I don't see it happening. And even if so, it's not like the best Avenger, R.I.P. Tony Stark is here to be able to invent that technology that you need to be able to get all of this done feasibly. So no, I don't think that he is being a responsible parent by having all of these children and then expecting everything to, in their upbringing, to be anything north of just decent. There's always going to be at least 2 kids that are crying for daddy and are wondering where daddy is, but daddy is over on the other side of the country with his other children. It's just not fair to the mother, for one, because the more spread out that he has these children with these different women, the more pressure and the more irritation and responsibility is going to fall on the mother of each of these kids. Can he hire a nanny for them? Sure, but a nanny's not going to replace, you know, a father's care or a father's attention. That to me is irresponsible. And maybe I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that, but honestly, I don't care. And honestly, I don't believe anyone will even see this that is in that camp. So, and if they do, I really hope that I am wrong. I really hope that Nick Cannon is out here doing the best that he can to give the time and the energy to all of these children without any of the other children feeling a hole or just some kind of emptiness in their lives. So, Nick Cannon and all of these children and the ones he has expecting, he did say last year that he was going to go through a period of celibacy, and he even made an appointment to go and get a consultation done for a vasectomy. But I believe that was around the time that his son passed from brain cancer, and I believe in an interview that I read, he did say that he took that as a sign from God that he should keep continuing to have more children. And if that's what God told you, I mean, can we really argue with something that you believe in so heavily? I don't think we can. But at the same time, I just feel like there should be more thought that goes into his procreation proclivities. Proclivities is a big word. I went to college. Yup. This is really good, y'all. Give me... Alright, so we just talked about Nick Cannon and all of his baby mama drama. But let's get into another source of drama that has got at least some of the millennials up in a little bit of a tizzy. Side note, I declare myself a millennial. I don't care. Technically, my year, and I'm not telling y'all because y'all not stealing my identity, but technically my year, like the year range that I was born in kind of falls. That's the work laptop. Don't mind that. I'm on break. It's okay. But technically, the year range that I was born technically falls under, it's kind of like a cusp of millennial and Gen Z. I don't claim Gen Z. No. I will not be included in a generation where, one, y'all only know Snoop Dogg from cooking shows. B, y'all eating Tide Pods. They look pretty. That's it. Just because things look pretty don't mean you should eat them. Have we not learned anything from the countless cartoons that we watched growing up as kids? No, because they didn't grow up with our cartoons. Case in point. I'm a millennial. We wear pink on Wednesdays. I'm not a Gen Z kid. But anyway, this kind of set the waves going, okay, the last couple weeks. I am talking the whole Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber drama, not drama. Let's get into this. So, as you may or may not know, they both were with the same man, not at the same time. they're classier than that, okay? So, Selena Gomez used to be a couple with Hailey Bieber's now husband, Justin Bieber, during the whole, like, time where we were, you know, we were kids, we were growing up, we were buying Tiger Bop and J14 out of Farm Fresh, okay? That's pretty much their era, and I love them. First off, their ship name, beautiful, Jelena. That was cute. We could have been Hispanic and said Helena. Like, I loved it. I thought they were cute together. They had that kind of whole weird height difference where she was taller than him for most of it, and some couples, it works. Some couples, it definitely works, but there are other couples where I look at it and I'm just like, he's just, nope. That's a sign. It's not gonna work. But no, so they were really cute together. They had all of me, like my generation at the time, just buzzing, talking about, oh, they're so cute together. Then they started going through their issues, which is when Justin Bieber was going through that whole, I'm trying to be a bad boy phase, I'm peeing in the middle of the street kind of thing, and bought a monkey. Why is it that when celebrities start going off the rails, they start buying all these weird pets like monkeys, and just, we don't even know where the monkey is today. I don't even know where the monkey is today. But anyway, that was during his whole like bad boy phase. She was also going through a lot of issues as far as, I call it the Disney Channel syndrome, where you have these celebrities that used to be big mega stars on Disney Channel in their own shows, doing movies, having record deals with Columbian and their other record companies, and she was going through a lot of the time. I believe that's also when her health complications started as well. But they ended up breaking up and then getting back together. They were one of those makeup breakup couples that we were just kind of like, okay, they're together now, let's wait 2 weeks and see if they're still together. But they broke up, and then Selena went through a lot of health issues and ultimately came out stronger and, you know, was releasing new music and everything. And during that time period, Selena was going through all of these health issues and working on herself, Justin Bieber and Hailey, then Baldwin, started dating. And I believe it was a very quick courtship because they then were announced that they were married, not even engaged, married, a very short time frame later. Of course, like, you would think that that would do a lot to Selena's psyche, seeing as how they went through so much together. There was a lot of music that was written about him and vice versa, about her, that still, don't get me wrong, I still love it. But here's a side note. Celebrities, please stop making music about and with your significant others. Honestly, I don't even care if you're married. It just never turns out well. Honestly, the only one that, in my opinion, has turned out well is John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. He has written so many songs about this woman, put her in so many music videos, and they are still going strong. God, I love Chrissy Teigen. If you know me, you know I love me some Chrissy Teigen, okay? And some John Legend. But let's just stop. It never turns out well. I honestly can't think of another music couple that wrote songs about each other or included them in each other's music, and they're still together to this day. We just shouldn't do that. I feel like that's when the relationship goes from like like, you shouldn't put me in a song. Nicki should not have sang
I gotta keep an eye out for Selena,
because Selena is gone. Out here. So they started dating, Hailey and Justin, and then they got married. And of course, you have this very, very strong fan base that absolutely loved Jelena in its prime, and ever since they broke up was like, you know, they need to get back together. We're constantly attacking Hailey Baldwin / Bieber on social media, bullying her, death threats and everything. Well, let's face it, that also happened with Selena just for dating Justin. I don't get the appeal. It's just me, but to each their own. But recently, Hailey did an interview where she spoke out about this whole entire thing for the first time. And I'm not calling it a feud because I can't find anything from following these women and Justin for years and just in news outlets in general that they ever said anything directly negative about each other, which is why I think the entire thing still got blown out of proportion because you had these heavy fans of Justin who were still loving him when he was with Selena, but then you have these other fans that were like, no, he's with Hailey now, let's respect that. And then those two just kind of did like this, just almost worse than the Beehive when she side glances at somebody at an award show. It was bad. How do you sit around your house and you're like, this celebrity has no idea who I am. Let's tell them that they should kill themselves. Like, do y'all need jobs? Indeed is free, my guy. Indeed is free. But, so Hailey did an interview a couple weeks ago where she talked about everything that happened, and it was her first time actually speaking out about the whole issues that the media and fans have put against her and Selena Gomez. And then, not shortly after that, Selena did put out a statement basically being like, everyone needs to be kind and everything like that, which has honestly been her whole motto since she's kind of reinvented herself after going through all of her health issues and mental health issues. So everyone kind of took that as a jab to Hailey, and it's just like, why are y'all putting stuff where it doesn't belong? Like, this drama is Walmart and we are in like a Forever 21. Like, I need a better analogy. Let's think. Walmart and Target. We're just gonna say Target because Target is where you go when you look cute, and Walmart's where you go when you just need to go and grab a thing of soup. You don't care what you look like. We now have the luxury of masks so that we can go ahead and wear those. We don't want anyone to recognize us, but we go to Target when we feeling ourselves. We go to Walmart when we don't want nobody to see us. We do not want to be perceived, okay? So so people took that as shade, and everyone was like, a lot of people were just kind of confused. And then there was an event, and they were photographed together, being cute, taking pictures, and everyone's like, oh, they're fine. They've been fine, you guys. This is all in y'all's heads. I don't understand. Like, this is definitely a case where social media and fans have built up such drama that it seems like that's what it is. It just seems like, oh, that's definitely drama, when it's just like, that is something you guys built up in your heads that was never confirmed, denied, or construed. Get it together, everyone. Like, learn to be better. But case in point, Selena, Hailey, cool. I don't know about Selena and Justin. I don't really think they've spoken since like all of their stuff has transpired. But at the end of the day, all that matters is the girlies are fine and y'all need to calm down. Again, with calm down. So yeah, Selena, Hailey, they Gucci. I am not Gucci. Because I'm not Selena or Hailey. But I'm me, so that's all we can be, right? Right. Okay, I think it's time for a highlight. Let's get into our highlight. Welcome back. I hope I put a really cool transition in between this. But welcome back. As you guys know, I do have a highlight each episode. And this highlight is somewhat, I wouldn't say controversial. The subject matter is maybe a little just I'm sure everyone is aware, and I really don't want to give him a platform, but I really think that this message needs to be heard. So as I'm sure you're aware, there is a lot, and I repeat, a lot of drama circulating around Kanye West, also known as Ye. I don't think he's feeling Ye right now, though. In the last, I want to say 48 hours, he has been dropped by his talent agency. He has also, before this, been banned from using JP Morgan, I believe, as far as financial institution. And he is losing all sorts of endorsement deals left and right, most recently Adidas. He's not doing too good right now, and he hasn't been doing good for a very long time. I do want to point out that he has said that he does have mental health issues and he does go off of his meds frequently. So I take these as mental health crises episodes, and I really hate the fact that he does not meet the criteria to do an involuntary hold, because I honestly think that that would benefit him, and in turn a lot of the things that he has going on as far as family, his kids, his business deals, definitely think that he would benefit from that. But it really sucks with America's mental health and just healthcare in general, that he does not qualify for that and can honestly also kind of just buy his way out of it because of his influence. But I don't want to touch too much on it because there are a lot of feelings that I have towards everything that he has said and as everything that's been going on. But what I did find on TikTok, everyone's favorite place, I did find this clip of Trevor Noah, and someone during a commercial break of his show asked him basically why he was feuding with Kanye. And I honestly think that the response he gave just proves how much empathy and respect that we should have for people that go through things like this. Not that I'm excusing anything that he has said or any of his actions, but what I will say is that he does need help, and I think he does need a lot more empathy than a lot of people are giving him, considering this is a mental health episode. But I'm not going to speak too much on it. I'm going to let Trevor Noah take it away and enjoy your highlight.
Why you beefing with Ye?
Say again?
Say, why you beefing with Ye?
Why am I beefing with Ye?
That's an interesting way to phrase it, because a beef has to go both ways. No, it does. It genuinely does. I think, first of all, in my limited understanding of the world, beef has always been something that generally will happen between two hip-hop artists. I was never beefing with Kanye West. I was concerned about Kanye West. And genuinely, I mean this, because if somebody says to me, or to anyone, that they have a mental health issue, and they say to everyone that when they don't take their medication, they're unable to control themselves, and then everyone ignores when that person is having an episode and they haven't taken their medication, and then they platform the person, and then they put them out. I sometimes think it's a little shitty, to be honest with you, Like, my grandfather was bipolar. And one thing we knew in the family was, and I'm not saying Kanye is, by the way, I'm just saying my grandfather was bipolar. And one thing we knew was, when he was having one of his episodes, he could act in a certain way, could do certain things. He'd take the family car, he'd be gone, he'd be driving. But our job was to support him. We go, like, did he take his medication? What is he saying? What is he not saying? I said, it would be weird if I was there going, oh, my grandfather's, is having an episode again. I'm going viral tonight. I think it's a little bit strange. And so it's interesting how, what you're asking me makes sense, because that's how you see the framing. Somebody having beef. Even if you see in any of the comments I said about him, is concern, definitely. I grew up loving Kanye West. There are a few hip-hop artists who have shaped how I see music. The punchlines that he had in every single song, it was like listening to comedy, the sketches that he had. He loved stand-up comedy. Do you know what I mean? His mom, his mom's influence on him, his influence on hip-hop culture, his influence on fashion, how he changed the paradigm. I grew up loving this man. I still love him despite the shit that he talks. And so for me, it's not a beef. But one thing I'll tell you is, when I grew up in South Africa, one thing I loved was you grew up in a space where people would say, Bazokjela, we're going to tell you to your face. You know what I mean? We're not going to sit by and see you doing something and just act like, oh no, we didn't see it. I sometimes feel like Americans enjoy doing that. They see it. And then something really bad happens, and they're like, I wish we had spoken about it. I wish someone had said something. I'm like, no. So for me, I think there are elements of Ye where he knows when he's being an asshole, and he's admitted this. He knows when he's pushing the envelope and he's trying to say. But there are moments where I go, people, what is happening here? Like, you know what I mean? So it's not beefing with somebody. I don't have beef with a human being who has expressed openly that they're dealing with a mental health issue. I don't have beef with that human being. What I have beef with is us as society not coming together around a person and going like, hey, maybe this is not the moment to put a microphone in your face so that you just go off saying everything. If this is what you want to say when you're on your medication, then that's a different story. But because you've told us that, I'm not going to sit by and say that. So if he wants to process it as beef, I understand it. I've never had beef with him. I'm still playing College Dropout. I'm still playing the music. I still love the man that I think he is, and I understand that he's gone through a lot, and I don't take that for granted. But yeah, I've promised myself I'll never be the person who just sits by and gleefully says things about people that I care about and then also joins the group of mourners afterwards and acts like I wasn't part of it. Too many people like to mourn you when you're dead, and they don't say anything to you when you're alive. So I don't know where it'll end or where it won't, but that's me.
Hold on, I just had to give you guys like a... I look cute, okay? Like, it don't happen often, but when it does, we're gonna get some documentation evidence, okay? All right, so guys, it is the end of our episode. I know it was so quick. So quick. Maybe I'll start making these longer in the future. I don't know. But I do have another My Talented Friend segment for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's. Got great reception to that. And here are 2 more of my most talented friends with some choreography. We've got Eric and we've got James, and they're gonna do Lil Do. So go and watch them. Go.
You get in my bed, you twist up my head. I'm changing for you, changing for you. You get in my bed, you twist up my head. I'm changing for you, changing for you. You die with a lie, you lie and a piece of me dies inside out. I pray so much I can take. I'm here for the ride. Your pride might be the reason why we don't even make it to see good days. Whoa, 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 whoa. Needed you, wanted you to stay mine. When it came, you left me around my favorite time, yeah. Down this road, past the street 100 times. Claim you haven't eaten in days. Drinking your weight in champagne. You're too busy dancing in the club to our songs. Turned up on my phone, changing your whole tone. Playing with my emotions, playing with my emotions, playing with my emotions, playing with my emotions. You're too busy dancing in the club to our songs. Turned up on my phone, playing with my emotions, 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 playing with my... You get in my bed, you twist up my head. I'm changing for you, changing for you.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Leave a comment, don't forget to like and subscribe, and share it with your friends. I want to get a conversation going. I want more comments, I want more shares, I want to create a discussion. So if there's anything in today's episode that hit you, or there anything that you think I should cover in the next episode, and I promise it won't take that long for the next one. I'm sorry, your girl had tonsillitis and there was no way I could comfortably do this with that going on. But if there's anything you guys want to see, or even if you want to be a guest on the next show or an upcoming show, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when a new episode is posted, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. See ya. Awkward outro. Let's go. I know that this show is usually very lighthearted and playful and fun, but I did want to take a second to connect with you guys and ask for just some awareness, and maybe if you feel so inclined, a share, maybe even a possible donation. A couple of weeks ago, my family was rocked by a devastating and senseless tragedy, in which it has left a financial hardship on remaining members of our family. So there is a GoFundMe link in this bio of this YouTube video, detailing the story, and basically, if you feel so inclined, we would most so appreciate a share, a donation if you're so inclined, and just to keep our family in your prayers and your thoughts. Thanks, everyone.